today's a very exciting day for the METCO community. We're here today not just to celebrate a new beginning in leadership, but really to celebrate the beginning of new partnerships. This METCO program has stood strong for so many years, doing so many great things to educate the students of our Boston urban communities. To me, it was very important today to bring all these people here together to make this commitment publicly, that together we are going to make this program stronger and better.
METCO, it's in a place right now where it's ready to really embrace the 21st century and to really think forward and to really start working with key community partners, businesses, the state legislature, to really make sure that we're meeting the needs of our Boston resident students and the students in the suburbs. We haven't done that for a while, and now we have an opportunity with the new CEO, working with a newly constituted board to really move METCO Inc. forward.
This is not a reception. This is an inauguration. An inauguration is a new beginning, a new system, a new policy, a new period. We need to recapture our position as the leading volunteer school desegregation case in the nation. This is the right time. This is when we need it. And we got the right person to lead us.
Millie is one of those unique individuals who sees the big picture, attends to details. She has an idea a minute, and she's really going to be instrumental in helping METCO not only to survive these difficult times, but to grow and to flourish.
The METCO community can't do this alone. This program is way too big. We're talking about 37 different communities across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So we have to find who our partners are going to be so that we can actually come together and support the funding that's needed for busing, for educational initiatives, for mentoring programs. So today really was about partnerships and figuring out who wants to be with us for the next 50 years of this METCO legacy.
We are proud to be working with METCO to figure out how we can engage the incredible resource of the thousands of METCO alum and plug them back into current METCO students using our mentoring platform.
As of March 21st, we launched the METCO at Southern New Hampshire University Scholarship, which will give a student a full tuition and room and board 4-year scholarship to come to Southern New Hampshire University.
3 years ago, Needham Bank read about the cuts to the METCO program. We gave 5 towns where we have branches a $10,000 grant directly to the METCO program. And we've done that every year for the last 3 years.
I want to thank all of you for your commitment to METCO. It's something that I value personally. It tells the rest of the Commonwealth, it tells the country, Black and brown students will succeed if you provide them opportunities.
It's not a program that you are joining or that you're a part of. To me, this has become a movement to change our mentality, to change how we perceive each other. The stereotypes that we have on both ends, we have a lot of work to do.
We have work to do to improve district support for the students academically and to fully integrate them into their communities. We have work ahead to give parents and also political leaders transparent information about how the program is working so we can communicate the successes of METCO. METCO enriches all kinds of different communities across Massachusetts.
The METCO program began in 1966, right here as a part of a civil rights movement. And the reason why it's still important today is because we still see in racism. We still don't have equitable resources in our educational systems right here in our city. And for that reason, METCO really plays a big role in continuing to have that dialogue to get equitable education for all students.
The city itself is still pretty segregated, and by and large, a lot of schools, public schools included, are still pretty segregated. So I think that's just kind of speaks to the relevance of METCO then and now, because the program is continuing to exist because the need continues to exist.
We're failing our kids in education when we don't teach them what the rest of America looks like. How they eat, how they pray, what their assets are, their hopes are, their fears are, their needs are. METCO steps into that breach.
I am a 10th grader and I go to Weston High School. I absolutely love it there. I've been there since kindergarten. I feel like the METCO program is good for anyone and everyone. If we just went to school in Boston, then you'd be only surrounded by people that look like you. And that's not how the real world is. You're surrounded by all different races, all different genders. So it's good to go to a METCO school because it shows us how the real world is.
Tonight is a chance to celebrate this wonderful idea. Taking kids, youngsters, moving them into the affluence so successfully.
I immigrated to America in 2010 and I started METCO in 4th grade. I would say METCO has made a great difference, a really big difference. I've been able to take a lot of AP classes. In addition to that, I've been able to do clubs like Melrose Alliance Against Violence, and I'm the president of the Do the Right Thing Club, which is a social injustice club. In August, I'll be going to Center College from the Posse Scholarship. So after that, I'd like to do something with like international affairs or global relations. METCO, it's been my support system, my family. It's been the biggest impact in my whole life.
Both of my children are part of the METCO program. They've been in Concord public school districts for the past 5 years. For me, it was a great option to be able to both stay in the city but also provide a different educational avenue for my children. It's been a great experience. The Concord community has welcomed us with open arms, both in the school and outside of the school.
METCO had an everlasting impact on my life that I don't think can be overstated. METCO had everything to do with my going to Tufts University, in turn then working for a congressman in Washington, D.C., returning to Northeastern Law School, and working for the Massachusetts Attorney General. But maybe most importantly, being a METCO student had everything to do with my commitment to helping people access equal opportunity every day, which I do in my job here at ABCD.
I really think I see METCO going in the 21st century and beyond. Millie has a tremendous energy. I think, again, it's about reigniting. I think it's tapping into our alumni, really making a new path. And I think with Millie's energy, we'll be able to do that.
My hope for the program is really to build a sense of community. This program, because it's so large and has such a wide reach, sometimes we don't get to connect with one another. So for me, this theme of togetherness is going to be very important going into the future. And that means bringing the alumni, reconnecting and engaging them, and having them give back to a program that has done so much for them, reconnecting with our families here in Boston, and bringing them back as often as possible to really give them the opportunities to network and to learn together. So my hope for the future is going to be that we're going to really have the opportunity to do things together, to really come as a Commonwealth and really show what real school integration means.